let's say you keep saying over and over, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Oh my God, I'm tired. After a while, you'll realize that your body's fatigued, you feel mentally drained, you might even start to feel emotionally tired. You'll manifest situations in your life that will purposely make you tired, right? You'll start to manifest things where you run out of time and your time management starts to fall off because you are affirming that you're tired. So the universe is like, oh, you're tired? Let me match that energy since this is what you're speaking out there, and I'll give you more reasons to be tired, right? Listen, you guys. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Sakira, aka your favorite cosmic fairy. But if you're not new, you already knew that, period. Welcome to the party, you guys, and welcome to the new space. Yes, we are in a new environment. You guys know I like to switch things up, Gemini rising. But welcome. I missed you guys. I know it's been a long time, a while, 8 months. I'm gonna throw that out there. Don't come for me since I posted a video. But I'm grateful to all of you guys who still remain subscribed and you guys still, stayed with the channel even though nothing was really happening. But guess what? A lot is about to take place now because I'm coming with new content. So yes, I will still be making tarot videos for you guys. But in addition to tarot, I'm also now going into a mindset coaching space, which is what you see here, which is what you're here for. If you read the title and you clicked on the video, you know why you're here. But that's what's going on, you guys. So you're going to see a lot more content coming. This is just the first of many. And we're going to dive right into the topic for today, which is your thoughts are more powerful than you think. They're more important than you think. And how that corresponds to the law of mentalism, the universal law of mentalism. So I got my phone, you guys. I got notes. We're diving deep, and I want to stay on track because I have a tendency to go off left field, right field, but we're going to stay centered today. I got you. I got you. So let's talk about it, you guys. My intention with this video is really to help you reshape and reform your mindset to align with spiritual principles, universal laws, and all of those things because they exist for a reason. And when you align with those energies, you literally get to manifest the things that you never thought was possible. That's when people say, oh, the miracles happen. Oh, unbelievable things are happening. No, it's called alignment, and I'm going to help you get to it. So let's talk about it. So if you're going to reshape your reality, you guys, you're going to have to start from the beginning. What is the beginning? The beginning is your mind, right? The universal law, the law of mentalism, is so perfect because it literally talks about how your mind is the key to everything. Your mind is literally the key to your problems, right? The universal law of mentalism states the mind is the all is the universe, and the universe is mental. So what does that mean? Everything you see around you is a perception. Everything you see around you, your mind has to interpret the information to tell you this is a table, this is a bracelet, the sky is gray, or the sky is blue, however it comes across for you in your environment, right? And so that being the case, you have to understand that everything starts in the mind. And so everything, therefore, is a reflection of the mind and of your, your beliefs and your thoughts and the things that you are thinking on a frequent basis. So I have a Bible quote for you guys. I have two actually, but we're going to start with the first one. So for those of you who are not religious, it's okay, right? I'm not religious myself, but I do find that a lot of the religious texts that different various religions read, they hold a lot of wisdom, right? They hold the gems that if you apply them in just a general way, you will see some magical things happen in your life. And so the first Bible verse that I want to quote for you guys, it says, as a man thinketh, so is he. Now we're going to change the word man to as a person because it's not literally just a man. You could be a woman, you could be a child, whatever, right? But as a person thinketh, so are they. And what that means is you think a thing, you become that thing. You resonate with a belief, you become a variation in living, breathing form of that belief. Now, the second Bible quote that I want to reference for you guys is, speak those things that are not as though they were, and they shall come to pass. And so this is really just reiterating the same point, you guys. What you think, and also by byproduct of thinking, what you speak on a frequent basis becomes your reality. So going back to the idea of reshaping your reality by transforming your mindset, do you see how that universal law of mentalism just shows you right there that if the mind is the all and the universe is mental, all you have to do is get your thoughts and your beliefs and your speech in alignment with one thing, and then boom, you can see something unfold from that, right? So I have an example for you guys, right? Because you guys know I love a good story. You know I love a good example. So the first example, because I have two. You ever notice, let's say you're talking about a car. or you have a goal to buy a specific car, right? And then after some point in time, you're walking down the street and you notice that car, maybe in the same exact color that you want or that you were talking about. You just keep seeing that car. You're driving, the car is next to you. You park, the car is next to you, right? You come out the store, you're crossing the street and the car stops for you, happen to look, oh, it's the same car I was just talking about, right? Like that is literally the law of mentalism at work. You've given that car, that specific color, so much mental attention, so much mental focus and energy that the universe has no choice but to reflect that same thing back to you, right? And so the same thing goes for what you speak, right? That was more or less what you're focused on, what you're thinking about. But let's talk about what you speak, because your words are just a byproduct of your thoughts. You can't speak something unless you thought about it first, right? Even though some people speak without thinking, but subconsciously the thought had to form for your mouth to formulate the product of it, right? So let's say you keep saying over and over, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Oh my God, I'm tired. After a while, you'll realize that your body's fatigued. You feel mentally drained. You might even start to feel emotionally tired. You'll manifest situations in your life that will purposely make you tired, right? You'll start to manifest things where you run out of time and your time management starts to fall off because you are affirming that you're tired. So the universe is like, oh, you're tired? Let me match that energy since this is what you're speaking out there, and I'll give you more reasons to be tired, right? Listen, you guys, it all starts with the mind. It all starts with your thoughts. It all starts with your beliefs and the way that you speak. And not just about, life in general, but also about yourself. And we're going to go into that, you guys, because I got a couple solutions for your problems in my notes. So if you want to change your outer world, the key is you have to start by changing the inner world first. Not just, again, about your general life, but your self-concept. And we're going to talk a little bit about that, but I'm also going to do more episodes later on where I go more in depth and more in detail about certain things that we're talking about now, you guys. I just want to set the tone. I'm going to set the stage for more mindset stuff to come. But this is going to give you a really, really good segue into altering your reality via your mind, right? And this is something you have complete power to do. Like nobody outside of you can control your mindset unless you give them the power to do it. So I don't want to hear the excuse of, oh, but my mother, oh, but my boyfriend, oh, but my best friend, oh, but my cousin. No, the only thing I need to hear is but I, because it's a you thing, right? So going back to what I was saying, I got solutions for you. And it starts by changing your inner world if you want to see that reflected back to you in the outer world. Now, I am going to preface it with this for context. Feelings and emotions are a very big part of alignment, aligning your thoughts and your beliefs with positive feelings and high vibrational feelings. That right there is the fire with the matchstick. You got the flame at that point, right? But we're going to make a whole separate episode about feelings, you guys. I want to really talk about just the mind and the mental aspect of manifestation, of shifting and changing your reality, of that whole shebang. When you are wanting to shift your mindset, when you're wanting to change your reality, when you're wanting to see positive change come into a negative situation or a negative space or a negative environment, positive affirmations and self-concept work are going to do it every time. I kid you not. You're always affirming something. Every sentence you say, you're always speaking something, whether it's negative or positive, whether it's high vibrational or low vibrational or neutral, right? But you're always affirming something to be true about yourself, about your life, about your situations, about what's possible for you. And so self-concept work, how that ties in with affirmations is the things you tend to affirm naturally is a part of your self-concept. Your self-concept is just the way you see yourself. It's the way you identify as an individual. And your self-concept can easily be identified, or it can easily be revealed to you by one simple thing, right? Because sometimes you might say, well, when I think about myself, I think I'm a pretty good person, or, I think I'm this, or I think I'm good at that. But the universe will never lie to you. If you really want to know on a deep, deep subconscious level what your truest self-concept is about yourself, look at your life. How's your finances? How's your relationships, right? And your relationship status? How's your health, right? How are your connections with people, and how's your network, right? And I'm not saying like if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, you have to have this huge network, but how are your friendships, right? Like look at these areas of your life and ask yourself, how are they? Do they look like what you ideally want to see for yourself? Because if it doesn't, then that means you have some self-concept work to do, and you can start with affirming some new things into your reality. When you are now looking at your self-concept, and when you're thinking about the things that you want to change, right? This is actually a little homework assignment I have for you guys because we're getting ready to wrap it up. I don't want to make this too long, you guys, but when you're looking at your self-concept and you are identifying, well, this resonates and this sounds true and this kind of makes sense for me and this sounds a lot like who I am, right? Let me give you a little bit of an example because I know you guys, right? I was once where you are at. I made excuses for myself. Oh, I'm really not, that negative. Oh, I'm really not this. Oh, it's not really that, because I didn't want to feel bad about myself. But this homework assignment is going to help you to not only get real with yourself, but to also give yourself a reality check so that your reality can then change. So my homework assignment for you guys, going back to the energy of affirmations and self-concepts, right? It's one simple thing. You're going to do what I call a brain dump. And I got this idea from one of my mentors and like spiritual mindset gurus. I love this girl. Her name is Flora Sivos. Check her out, you guys. She has a podcast and she posts a lot of mindset content. But she proposes that, you start off with a brain dump. And I tried it myself, so I can attest to how it works and the fact that it actually does work, right? A brain dump is this. You are going to sit with yourself. You are going to identify every area of your life, and you're going to write down the things that you don't like about yourself, the things you don't like about your life, the things that you would want to change, the things that you would want to be better. And you're going to be so honest with yourself, you guys. If you've lied to yourself up until this point, you are going to want to switch the tone of that now and be the most completely and genuinely and authentically honest with yourself as you can be, because lying to yourself is not going to help you, right? The whole point of identifying the things that you really don't like is so that you can begin to change it by affirming things into your reality that are in opposition to those things. So you sit with that piece of paper, or you have it written down on your phone, however you want to do it, and you outline and you write out all of the things about yourself, about your life, about what's going on around you, about your money, about your health that you don't like. And what you're going to at that point do is write and create affirmations that go against every single one of those. So for example, let's say you write down, I don't like my weight. You are going to sit with that. You're going to make peace with that. You are where you are and it's okay, right? But the whole point of affirming something new is because you don't want to stay where you are. So if your brain dump says, I don't like my weight, I'm overweight or I'm underweight. What you're going to start by saying is, with this affirmation that you're now going to affirm into your reality, I love my weight. I'm so happy and grateful to be X amount of pounds. Insert the weight goal that you want for yourself. I'm happy, with my figure. I love my body. I love that I have my dream body. My body is so beautiful, right? Like, this is what you want to start affirming. Now, you guys, with affirmations, I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to feel delusional, but being delusional is such a big part of changing your reality, because believing in your reality is just going to keep perpetuating it. It's only by believing that something different is possible that it will begin to change. And a lot of times when people see you wanting to believe that something can be different, they want to say, oh, you're crazy or you're delusional. This is what it is. It can never change. If you want to be in that reality still, stick with those people and believe what they're saying. If you want to see the changes, then you got to stick with me and you got to follow what's going on here, you guys, because I kid you not, I've tried it. I'm living it. I've seen other people try it. They're living it. It works. You know what I mean? If it's not broke, don't fix it. So again, going back to the affirmations, you're going to feel delusional if you're looking in the mirror and you genuinely don't like how you look and you're saying, I love my body. You're going to feel like a liar. But practice and repetition and doing something consistently is the key and the trick here. The first week you're affirming, it's not going to feel real for you. But over time, if you're doing this every day, and especially if you're doing this in the mirror work is so powerful, you guys, because you're pairing the image of yourself with the words that you're saying. So your brain is perceiving and receiving that what I'm looking at must resonate with what I'm hearing. It starts to kind of like correlate the two, the image with the words, right? So saying stuff like that in the mirror is powerful. But for those of you where you're fine with your body and you're good with your weight, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about finances, right? Everybody wants more money. So let's say you look around and you're looking at your bank accounts, or you're looking at your wallet, you're looking at this or you're looking at that, and you're going, I don't like where my finances are. I want more money. What you're really going to start saying to yourself is, I'm so grateful that financial opportunities are opening up for me left, right, and center. I'm so grateful to have the amount of money that I have in my bank account. I'm so grateful and happy that money keeps coming to me. I'm such a money magnet. Money loves me. Money is so attracted to me, right? Like, these are the affirmations you want to say. One of my favorite ones is, I always have more money than I need, and I can't help but to attract more money into my life. When I say that, you guys, when I tell you money money sometimes literally comes out of thin air. It's like you will check a bank account that was just empty and now you got an extra couple little dollars in there. It's like, okay, hold on, universe, I see you, because you see me and I see how this is working. But you guys, all in all, to wrap this up, because that's really the heart of what I wanted to talk to or speak to, right? Your thoughts are things. Your thoughts are powerful. Your beliefs and how you speak do hold weight, right? They matter. Thoughts are literally matter in non-matter form or non-physical form, right? Your thoughts are things. But if you want to change your reality, you have to understand that your thoughts carry a frequency, they carry a vibration. And so you're always going to attract back to you the things that resonate with the frequency of your thoughts, the things that resonates with the frequency and the vibration of what you're believing and what you're speaking, right? So if you want to see the frequency of your life change, you have to start by changing the frequency of your thoughts. And what does that look like? Reaffirming the positive when you are experiencing or feeling the negative, being delusional against the negative so that the positive can begin to sprout and to begin to, bloom in your experience. And understanding that your thoughts are not private. Your conversations within yourself are not private. The universe is always listening. So whether you make a joke that you don't necessarily mean, whether you're thinking something in your head but you're not saying it out loud, the universe is taking all of that in because everything is energy. So protect your energy and protect your reality by thinking better thoughts, by choosing to think better thoughts, because it is a choice, right? And taking it from there, you guys. This is step one on the journey to becoming not only master manifestors, not only becoming powerful co-creators with source, with the universe, but to truly, living a happier and healthier and more wholesome and even spiritual life, right? And who doesn't want that? So you guys, thank you so much for vibing and connecting. Comment down below if this made sense for you, if you like this, if you want to see more content like this on the channel. I thank you guys for vibing and connecting and for spending time and energy with your girl. I love you so much. And until next time, peace out.